What's good, Pokemon trainers? It's your boy, the Ghoul Guy, back at you guys yet again with another video. Today is September 1st. Let's get you guys updated on all the events happening during this month. It is stacked. Let's go. So first and foremost, we have the Go All Out event. The Go All Out event debuts all the new Galarian Pokemon that we have not yet gotten into our Pokédexes, which is Grookey, Thwackey, Rillaboom, Scorbunny, Reboot, Cinderace, Sobble, Drizzle. Drizzle sounds so funny of a name of a Pokemon for some reason. Drizzle, Inteleon, Dreepy, Drakloak, and as well Dragapult. Dragapult, my favorite Pokemon from Sword and Shield. Cannot wait for that Pokemon to actually enter to Pokemon Go. But yes, these Pokemon are going to be debuting for the first time on Pokemon Go, so a whole bunch of new Pokemon that we're going to be able to collect, evolve, and put into our Pokédex, which is going to be super exciting. And also too, the wild encounters. Apparently we're going to be able to find these Pokemon in the wild: Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, Skwovet, and as well as Wooloo. Now, Skwovet and Wooloo, of course, are Pokemon that we have had previously, but this time, this is the first time they're going to be shiny, so you're actually going to be able to shiny hunt them, even though they're not going to be super viable in PvP next season, just because of the simple fact that, you know, they got debuffs. Anyway, debuffs, is that the proper term analogy for that? But anyway, since they got essentially tanked in terms of PvP relevance, that is unfortunate. But you will be able to find the shinies of these Pokemon, which is going to be crazy. The first time we actually have the shinies of that. So on top of new Pokemon, new shinies, which is going to be really cool. Also too, there's going to be a maxed out special research where apparently you're going to be able to pick your starter Pokemon from the Galarian region, which is going to be really cool. So just like the video games, we're going to be able to pick our starter, and this is a special research you do not have to pay for, starting September 3rd at 10 a.m. Essentially that's when everything starts here, but yeah, September 3rd at 10 a.m. you're going to be able to pick your favorite starter at the beginning with this research that does not expire until December 3rd to 2024, when obviously the research and like pretty much the whole season is over. But yes, that's going to be pretty cool as well. We're going to have special new eggs for this season, which is going to be pretty cool. 5K kilometer eggs are going to have Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, and more. 7 kilometer eggs will have Galarian Meowth, Galarian Ponyta, Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Farfetch'd, Galarian Zigzagoon, Galarian Duramaka, Galarian Yamask, and as well as Galarian Stunfisk. And then 10 kilometer eggs are going to have Dreepy and more. I don't know what the and more is, but we're going to have more in the 10 kilometer eggs. Can't wait to see what it is. It also too looks like most of these are going to be shiny, so pretty cool to see. Well, in the 7 kilometers, looks like most of them are going to be shiny between the Meowth, Ponyta, Slowpoke, Farfetch'd, Zigzagoon, Duramaka, Yamask, and Stunfisk. So definitely look out for the shinies. Then we also have event bonuses. So event bonuses, you got 2 times XP for catching Pokemon, also 2 times XP for evolving Pokemon, which is going to be really cool. We're definitely going to be evolving all the new Galarian Pokemon. So essentially definitely good gains there to get some XP, and as well catching Pokemon, definitely recommend getting those excellent throws to get even more XP with your throws. Also, there's going to be another field research task. It's a event themed field research task, which is essentially going to give you the following: Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble, Skwovet, and as well as Wooloo. So essentially more research to get more of these newer Pokemon as well as new shinies, which is really cool. There's going to be collection challenges. So event theme collection challenges. You got to complete the Galar themed themed collection challenges to receive Stardust, XP, and additional encounters with Wooloo. So even more chances to get a shiny Wooloo. Pokemon showcases, of course, there's going to be Pokemon showcases for your Galarian starter Pokemon, so your partner Pokemon, Galarian partner Pokemon anyway. So definitely recommend getting those giant Galarian Pokemon for the showcases so you can win those. Of course, even if you don't come in first place, definitely recommend putting your Pokemon in there so you can claim some really good, like, so you can claim some really good items anyway. But anyway, definitely recommend getting into those showcases. And also too, check out the web store because there definitely probably going to be some better deals in there that you wouldn't normally get from the Pokemon Go store as well. But anyway, moving on to the next event. The next event I am super excited for is the Go Big event. It starts Tuesday, September 10th at 10 a.m. To Sunday, September 15th, all at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. local time. This one debuts Dynamax. Dynamax is when you can literally make your Pokemon big and they're stronger, they have more defense. Normally it only lasts like a couple of turns. I don't know how they're gonna work in the actual Pokemon Go, I'm not sure. But essentially there's like dens, there's like kind of like Pokestops, but there's like a light that beams up in the air. But essentially you go to these dens and you're going to be able to collect these giant Pokemon, like giant versions of the Pokemon we have already, or even new Pokemon coming down the line. We'll see that essentially are way stronger. You're able to, just like raids, you're going to be able to fight these Dynamax Pokemon, take them out, and be able to Dynamax yourself with these Pokemon. Now, there's Dynamax and as well as Gigantamax. I don't know when we're going to be able to get Gigantamax specifically. The only difference between the two, Gigantamax has a special form to them. So essentially, like say Pikachu will look a little different than like a Gigantamax Pikachu will look different than a Dynamax Pikachu will look different than a Gigantamax Pikachu, vice versa, whichever one. Same with other Pokemon and there's only specific Pokemon that have Gigantamax forms, which they also usually have special like moves and as well as the special effects that normally come with those specific Pokemon. I'll give some examples right here just to show you. They look really cool, like Machamp, Venusaur, Slowbro. Like all of them look really cool. Can't wait to see them in the game. But anyway, this is going to be the debut of Dynamax, so just gigantic Pokemon that are actually going to be powerhouses in the game. We gotta wait to see how they actually work in the game. But some of the Pokemon that they're going to be debuting for Dynamax are going to be Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Squirtle, and Wooloo, which essentially all of them can be shiny as well, which is going to be really cool, especially since this is the debut of Squirtle and Wooloo being shiny. But we will be able to have a dynamic. I'm getting between it. We're gonna have literally a Dynamax shiny Pokemon potential, which is going to be really cool. Pokemon caught with max battle encounters as well as their evolutions can be Dynamax during max battle. So potentially you can also Dynamax your Pokemon fighting the actual Dynamax Pokemon like in a den, which is going to be really cool as well. Also, there's going to be a max out research. This is also going to be a no cost to you, so this is going to be a free research Tuesday, September 3rd at 10 a.m. Also Tuesday till Tuesday, December 3rd at also like 10 a.m. essentially. But this research essentially is going to give you a new avatar item, which is going to be the Dynamax. It's like a Dynamax band, which you're going to be able to like, I mean, I don't believe you're going to be using this specifically to Dynamax your Pokemon, but it's going to, you know, obviously be a cosmetic for your avatar, which is going to be pretty cool. Also, event bonuses. We're going to have 2 times XP for winning a max battle, which is going to be pretty cool because, you know, there's going to be a lot of people out there trying to get into these Dynamax dens. A lot of people doing Dynamax battles, so definitely some good XP gains there. Definitely recommend a Lucky Egg every time you do a Dynamax battle. 2 times XP for spinning Pokestops as well, which is going to be pretty cool. Field research tasks, so we're going to have some event themed field research tasks, which is going to be cool as well, which is going to have the following Pokemon: Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Squirtle, and Wooloo. I don't know if any of these Pokemon can be Dynamaxed or not. I'm not sure. But since this is the event for Dynamax, I would think most of these Pokemon can be Dynamax. But anywho, if they can't, at least they can all be potentially shiny. So you can look out for that. Pokemon Pokestop showcases. So essentially, there's going to be Pokemon showcases, event theme for the event themed Pokemon. So whichever event themed Pokemon out there, definitely recommend getting a giant one. I'm pretty sure during this event, whatever event themed Pokemon they have for this event, essentially, whether that be maybe, I don't know if they consider Dynamax a theme, I'm not sure, but make sure you get those giant Pokemon in there and get them into that showcase so you can get some special items, alright? And then definitely check out the web store, because apparently they're gonna have what they call max particle pack. So there's max particles that you're gonna be able to buy in the in the Pokemon Go web store for like $8, where essentially you're gonna be able to use these to actually get into a Dynamax den and actually fight a Dynamax Pokemon. So of course, Pokemon Go has a whole nother thing that you can buy in the store. You know, of course, they're gonna have that for you to actually fight more Dynamax Pokemon. It's starting on September 8th, 2024 at 6 p.m. So definitely look towards that. It's gonna be a total of 4,800 max particles for all the Dynamax needs. And well, depending on, you know, essentially how easy it's going to be to actually claim any of this, like without actually having to buy it, we'll see. For all you guys, for all you free to play players out there, hopefully there's an easy way to actually get them, but if not, that's how you buy it if you want to buy it in the actual store. Now, the last event that's going to be happening for September, there might be more events, but this is all that I know so far. It's going to be the Ponyta and the Galarian Ponyta Community Day, which is going to start September 14th, 2 p.m. all the way to 5 p.m. local time. Obviously, the featured Pokemon are going to be both the Ponytas, regular Ponyta, which is going to be a fire type, Galarian Ponyta, which is going to be a fairy type, which they're going to have their featured attack, which is going to be the charge attack, wild charge. So essentially they're going to be they're going to have the ability to use wild charge, which is going to be very interesting, especially for like, say, like Rapidash. Rapidash is a fire type, so to have wild charge as a coverage move is actually pretty cool, just because of the fact that obviously if there's a water type, you'll have water charge, which is really nice. I don't know how effective it's going to be with the Galarian Ponyta, essentially just because it's, you know, it's a fairy type, but we'll have to see once we actually get these Pokemon in our hands. And then there's going to be a Community Day special research for $1, of course, which is, you know, going to give you probably even more encounters with Ponyta, which is going to be pretty cool. Usually has some pretty cool things with the $1 ticket and everything like that. You can pretty much get a lot of your money back with the $1 ticket anyway. But yeah, you're saying, and of course you can gift the ticket, everything like that. But yeah, definitely usually recommend the $1 ticket for sure. And then we got event bonuses. You got 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, of course, 3 times Stardust for catching Pokemon as well, which is really cool. Definitely recommend popping your star piece for that. 2 times chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive Candy XL for catching Pokemon. Lure modules activated during the event will last for 3 hours. Incense activated during the event will last for 3 hours as well. Take a snapshot during the Community Day for a surprise, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of the Ponytas, which potentially probably can be shiny as well when you take the picture. 1 additional special trade can be made for a maximum of 2 for the day. Trades will require 50% less Stardust, which is also really cool for those people out there that love to trade. Definitely recommend trading there, getting some extra XL candy if you want it. Okay, so there's going to be, of course, raids at the end of the Community Day, bonus raid battles after the Community Day, essentially, where yeah, so September 14th at 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. you're going to be able to raid for Ponyta if you weren't able to come out to the community day, or if you just want to do more Ponyta to see if you get better IV Ponyta, shiny or non. Essentially, most likely shiny. You want to get that Shundo anyway. After the 3-hour community day event, yeah, trainers will be able to take special 4-star raid battles claiming victory, and one of these raids will cause more Ponyta and Galarian Ponyta to appear around the gym, hosted in the raid for 30 minutes. So yeah, so you have to go to these raids. Once you do the raids, you will be able to find other Ponyta, so giving you more chances and opportunity to find the Ponyta you want for your collection, which is going to be pretty cool. 4-star raid battles, Ponyta Galarian will appear. 4-star raids, yeah. So yeah, pretty much the same thing. But you can only join these raids using raid passes. So you can't use a remote raid pass. So just keep that in mind as well. So definitely be looking out for those raids in person if you do plan on doing that as well. And then there also will be field research, of course, for the Ponyta Community Day, of course, giving you more chances to get higher IV Ponytas there. Of course, recommend you get a low attack, high defense, high HP if you want to, you know, use them in Ultra Leagues or as well as Great Leagues, of course. Master League is going to be Hundo IV, which it's probably not going to be the best for that anyway. Pokestop showcases, of course, definitely make sure you get a giant Ponyta so you can get into those showcases and win out on those showcases. If not, even just, you know, just throw in any kind of Ponyta just to at least get some items out of there, which is really cool. And then also check the Pokemon Go web store, of course, because the web store is going to usually have even better deals, especially for the $5 box they usually have for these community days, where you get an Elite Charge TM. Usually you get a little bit more out of those boxes, so definitely recommend you going to the Pokemon Go store. Yeah, they say you get 10 Ultra Balls, 1 Elite Charge TM, and probably some more stuff in there. I would just compare the two, see which one works better for you, but most likely the store is a little better. Of course, there's going to be stickers in the Pokestops as well. Well, when you spend Pokestops, you're going to get stickers, of course, as well as you can purchase some of the stickers of Ponyta for those sticker collectors out there. If you want them stickers, go get them. But anyway, that is it for September, man. September is stacked. I am super excited to collect all these new Pokemon, all the new shinies with Wooloo, and as well as Squirtle, and as well the Dynamax Dens. I cannot wait to see what Dynamax does to this game. If it rejuvenates some of the people that have been away for a while or anything like that, or even the people that are playing right now, if it rejuvenates them to go out, play, and experience the new experiences that Pokemon Go has entered into the space. But can't wait to see what happens here. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you're most excited for during this September season event. But yes, that is it for the news update of what's going on in September. Let me know if you enjoyed these kind of videos, and leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as it helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.